Hey folks, Al here with Hell's Paradise Episode 8 review. At first we see a flashback of Tenza. We see that he was born in a slum and his parents didn't want to raise him, so he committed every possible crime except murder to make a living. You see that people call him trash, useless and whatnot. One day Tenza gets into a fight with some people and a samurai from the Yamada clan stops him from beating others. This flashback was meant to be really emotional so that we can feel sympathy for Tenza, but I didn't feel that way at all, and I think this part was very poorly done. Next we cut back to the present and find out that Narugai and Tenza are still searching for a water current that can take them away from the island. We learn that they aren't going deeper into the island because Tenza doesn't want to put Narugai in more danger. A new Tensen in a woman's form appears behind them while they talk. The Tensen turns into a man and starts attacking Tenza and Narugai. They try to fight back, but the Tensen is too powerful. Tenza uses a swift sword move to cut the Tensen into pieces, and then they try to run away. However, the Tensen follows them without much of a problem. However, a sword comes flying out of nowhere and detaches the Tensen's head from its body. We see that the person who threw the sword Cheyenne, and he turns out to be Tenza's master. We learn that he is blind as they run away from the Tensen. The animation of the fight scenes in this part wasn't really up to the standards of Studio Mappa, they felt very average. By the way, I think this anime is trying to make us sway both ways because the female form of this new Tensen is really beautiful and cool. Next we see a bunch of stuff. We see that Cheyenne is the samurai that stopped Tenza in the flashback. We learn that he found a water current that can take them away from the island. Then they talk about the Narugai situation and Cheyenne agrees to help them. The Tensen appears behind Tenza and Narugai and attacks them. Cheyenne saves them but gets his throat cut in the process. Tenza tries to fight back, but the Tensen makes 3 holes on Tenza's body very easily. The Tensen says a person needs to be alive in order to turn into tan. So I guess the source of tan are human lives, and these Tensen people turn humans into flowers to convert them into tan. If that is indeed the case, then it again points toward the island being a man-made thing. Then we see another flashback of Tenza. We see that Cheyenne became Tenza's master and teaches him swordsmanship. After a while Tenza becomes frustrated with his new strict and routine life because he is to live freely. So he tells Cheyenne that he wants to leave. Cheyenne tells him that if he can land a blow on Cheyenne, then Cheyenne will let him leave. So Tenza tries to sneak out of the place. Aizen notices him and tells him a story about how one of Cheyenne's juniors did the same thing, but back then Cheyenne didn't stop his junior, so he ended up being a criminal, and later on Cheyenne had to execute his junior himself. The story motivates Tenza, and from then on he starts learning properly. This flashback was a bit better than the last one, but not by much. At least this one managed to make me feel a little sad. Cut back to the present, we see Tenza start brawling with the Tensen in order to let Cheyenne and Narugai escape. Cheyenne also tries to fight, but Tenza tells him to run away with Narugai. Unwillingly, Cheyenne takes Narugai and escapes in order to respect Tenza's last wish. Then we see that Tenza is about to die and the episode ends. I don't think Tenza will die because his character got way too much focus to not die so early. The episode had many issues, so hopefully Mappa will come back strong. However, by the look of things, the situation might get worse because apparently the next episode is getting delayed and it will be airing on June 3rd. We don't know the reason behind the delay, but my guess is it is due to production issues and overwork because it's clear as day that the anime isn't being handled well. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. If you like my video and want to see me make more, then hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to say something, then leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter or check out my Facebook page. Links are given in the description. Until then, see ya.